All right, man, we got some news coming out of hip hop, and that is hip hop superstar Lil Durk, aka Smirk or Smirkio, however he calls himself, got some terrible news today. And I'm going to read a little bit of this article from hotnewhiphop.com. And it says, while there has been positive strides for Lil Durk when it comes to his lyrics, exclusion from his trial still look grim for the MC. Lil Durk hasn't put a full stop to his career amid his murder for hire allegations, but it's still a massive roadblock. Unfortunately for him, it seems his hopes to get out of jail before his trial has been dashed. According to Rolling Stone's Nancy Dillon on Twitter, the court denied the Chicago rapper bail on Thursday, May 8th. During the hearing, he reportedly smiled at the crowd of 20 supporters in a courtroom as the judge gave out his ruling. Lil Durk's legal team argued that the court should throw out the case or at least provide him a bond release. This is because of their criticism of the prosecution's proposed evidence, which included song lyrics and internet posts from fan pages. Sadly for them, the judge ultimately ruled that he must stay in prison ahead of his murder for hire trial. However, it hasn't been all bad news for the voice throughout this difficult process. For example, the prosecution reportedly removed Durk's lyrics from their case against him. Instead, they will focus solely on alleged items of evidence to make their arguments. Now, let me say this right, because Lil Durk, he's in a tough situation right now. I seen DJ Academics interview his lawyer, Drew Findley, if I said his name correctly. And one of my homeboys, I ain't gonna say his name right now, but he was up there with Lil at the bond trying to see what's going on with Lil Durk. He's a part of the OTF family. Now look, did Durk do it? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say I know. I know that normally when the federal government come at you, they usually have a mountain of evidence. We know this because they print the damn money that's out there. And usually they'll follow you for years and years and years. You see, they even got Al Capone. They never got him on any deletion charges, but you see they got him on fraud or whatever, not found as taxes, excuse me, and that gave them a reason to put him in federal jail. Now, Lil Durk, lawyer Drew Findley, he has worked miracles out there. You see Young Boy's out. Is it Lucci? YFN Lucci, he's out. A bunch of other people has been out. And he's known for making the federal government shake. So they're going to have to do their homework. Now, normally what's going to happen is, because I keep hearing that the federal government got witnesses out there. If the witnesses come out there and they testify against Durk, it's game over. I don't care how much Durk or his record company spent on legal bills. The federal government, they have a way of doing it. You see, they just made an example out of the O Block 6. I don't even know if them brothers have still even been sentenced. You see, Diddy's currently in his federal trial right now, and what they don't want. See, listen, if Durk get out, right? If Durk, because I hope Durk didn't do it. I'm being honest. I hope he didn't do it. If he did do it, or if him and his crew was a part of it, it is what it is, you know. But if Durk gets out somehow, if he beats his case, he's going to go platinum in a day. He's going to probably be the biggest star. And you saw he was trying to change his last concert. He was even talking about, like, he posted an image of all his rivals. He claimed he's older now, so he says he's woke and that he understands that there's a lot of trauma out there. And the government, you know, they don't want him to get out to even push that narrative. But if Durk gets out, he's going to be the biggest thing out here. And another thing, he better move real militant if he get out, because the feds, they're going to watch him the rest of his life. But ultimately, we don't know. I mean, the feds, 90-something% conviction rating, because most people plead out. But Durk's going to take it to trial. The only people I can remember off the top of my head that went to trial against the federal government and won was Murder Inc. You know, Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, Chris Gotti, and those boys. But even with that, they was never the same. They lost their distribution deal with Universal and Def Jam. 50 was out, and he kind of sped up Ja Rule's career never being the same anymore. And it got so bad that if anybody made a collaboration with Ja Rule, 50 was coming at him, and because he was the machine, people didn't want to make music with Ja Rule anymore. So you got to add that on with the feds, and Murder Inc. was never the same. Yeah, they signed Lloyd, which I was a fan of, but they was never able to come back to that. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see who's going to win this. A lot of people feel like Durk's going to win, but like I said, when the federal government come at you, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a guilty verdict. But you never know. You never know what might happen, or it might be some type of plea deal where Durk get 7 years, but then he really got 50 years of probation, kind of like how they did Young Thug. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.